Alright, hello everyone. So today is Friday. Let's take a look. Now, if you're trading gold, remember our direction is up. Yesterday we had those targets. The market did those targets yesterday. And if you're using your PSD, you would have been on top of that as well. On the daily, 72.68, 2,710 is exactly where we are today. Alright. On the weekly, we've got room to go up, as you can see. And I did draw these before, so if you're just following it up, you should be, in the money all the time, in the money. So that's basically it. Okay, so today we've still got some room to go up, in my opinion, and that could still push up actually. All right, so if the market does come back, it might come back after 10:15. So the market's got still, like I said, room to go up. Okay, and these are the first hours here, as you can see. If it comes back into the previous day high, which is that zone there, if it comes back into here, this is also yesterday's target where it broke out today. All right, then if it's a trading hour, you can go long. All right, yesterday, as you can see, market comes back into the trading hour, pushes up nicely, sticks around here, and that's fine. If you took your profit, you should have been in the game and fine. If you're using PST, obviously you would have just let that go a little bit maybe, and so on. I did say this is a bit of a double top zone, so be conservative if you're buying, but nevertheless the market is going up, and as you can see, our vision is into that zone there. All right, so if you've learned technical analysis from me, you probably should have mapped them out by now. Okay, so just map them out so you know where you're going, all that kind of stuff. Okay, so any pullback into this zone, closing gaps, coming into here to push up at the trading hour, in my opinion, is still good to go. If it keeps pushing up, just understand that somewhere down the line, they're gonna nail it down. So they're gonna do a big sell to push it down and close all the gaps. So don't get caught in there somewhere and start buying high. You know how we trade. If you've learnt from me, you're looking for that decent pullback into the trading hour and the price, and then we go up together in that direction. Now with the euro dollar, yesterday was a swing day, as you know, and these were the Astro trading hours, as you can see. So if you got in around here yesterday or at the closing, or sometimes you can just get in on a Friday the next day, which is also fine, it's okay. There are no gaps here, as you can see, it's all cleaned out. If it comes back here or retests those levels, you can get back in again at your trading hour, but just note, it's just PST coming nicely in there, and this is a level we talked about before, remember. You all know that Fibonacci we had. Okay, so I did say we should come down into that zone. As you can see, the market did that, and that's all good. Okay, and there's a line here because it was swing day Thursday. So what we want to do is now push up. As we push up, you need to be careful for these two levels, which are 25 and 27 here. So 1.085752 is going to be the first level of resistance. Let's do that. 50.0852 is there. Whoops. And 57, all right, which is logical because that's where the manipulation bar is. All right, so that's your manipulation bar there. Okay, and that's your price gap. So the market coming into here, let me get rid of that one, and let's put the manipulation in there. Right, so this is going to be a place where the market should get into, and then we'll probably get some sell-offs. You can wait for the sell-offs, and you can actually wait for a retracement for the market to come back at the right time, and that could be around, like I said, maybe 10:15 is up here, so this will probably be a place where the market will want to retrace. So don't buy anywhere in the highs. If the market does dip down, you can. This is a place where they sold off. This is a place where they can sell off. So we've got room to go up. Okay, if it goes up, which it should do, and then pull back, you can get back into a buy zone again in this area, like here or anywhere lower as well. Coming to retest this low, it's good to buy. Okay, that's 12.15, which we don't have a 12.15. We've got a 145. This 145 is a question mark, so unless it's really, nicely on a price level, don't take it unless it's in a good level. Okay, 345, that's looking fine for us, and 345 to 4 o'clock there as well. Okay, so just put the vertical lines in there as per your hours, which I've already put on the members area. You can trade it accordingly, but like I said, Thursday was a swing day. It came all the way into Thursday, so now we're looking to push upwards from this zone. Okay, let's take a look at the indices. Now with the indices, remember Thursday, Friday, we're looking for swing days, and I did say yesterday, if it's at a high place and you want to sell at a trading hour, you can. Not a bad spot. The market came up, not a bad spot. Again, if you sold here, you probably would have been stopped out with this one, but this is, as you can see, they're pretty close to each other here. This is 2:30 and this is 3:45, so it's about an hour and a half, and then the market just hits down. If you missed that one, that was your sell-off. That's a PST level from yesterday, and it's a trading hour, so selling again is all good. Okay, so that's that. On Friday we should come back up, maybe to fill in this gap and this one, so mind the gap. I'm just going to put these gap lines here. Okay, if the market does fill in some gaps, and if we're at a trading hour, selling may not be a bad idea. Okay, let's take a look at the daily. Now the good buy kiss on the daily is 66, which is 5854, which is there. All right, but that's a PST level, but I would still put that gap there. Okay, so this zone is okay. It's a good buy kiss zone. The market can sell off again like it did here. It's like selling off. Okay, to do so, and also if we get back up there too, because it is a possible swing day, and if that's the case, we can push down. So high off yesterday plus this zone, okay, to sell off. On the weekly, as you can see, that 70 level is 6,888, I think 5,888, sorry, 5,888. Hasn't been done, but it was pretty close. 5,888 is just there. All right, so it's pretty close there. Okay, so nearly done it, and that's the retracement. So looking to sell back down again is okay. Now on the daily, where you're going to sell it off down to, if the market does keep pushing down, we've got this 5,770. Okay, so around that 5,770, which is pretty much your weekly pivot there. Okay, so I'm just going to put this there, and I'm going to leave these here. Why do I want to leave this here? Because, in fact, I don't want to leave this here. Let me just check the weekly so that we don't get confused. If that's the case, we need to break 68, which is 5,822. Okay, 5,822 is there. So this I do not want to take out. This is targeting. This is targeting. If the market breaks below this, sticks around here, then pulls up into a trading hour, sell it off into there. That could also happen tomorrow, but we can follow that flow. So if we go up, you can sell down. If we break down, you can sell on the pullback. Now the same kind of setup should happen for Dow Jones and Nasdaq too. Okay, this is Dow Jones. Now I've got room, as you know, to go back up, and it's going up nicely. So with the swing days as well. Thursday and Friday for Dow Jones is also on the cards. All right, so Thursday, Friday. Now, this needs a little bit of caution. This needs a little bit of caution. What I would do, let's do this. Okay. I wouldn't muck around with this one. The reason I say so is because it's a bit choppy up here, and this thing is broken. Well, this had been, it's been broken, but it's got room to go up, kind of thing. All right, so we've got that 76 there, 43,935, 73,684. All right, 43,684. So can it still go up? It still can go up. So this is how we can treat it. Leave it alone. It's Friday. Just don't muck around with it. Okay, just leave it alone. I don't like the way this is happening. All right, because it's got room to come down. It's a breakout. Leave this alone. When unsure, stay out. When in doubt, stay out. Now, this is NASDAQ. This level we've talked about before. And let's see the hours there. That's 4 o'clock. Okay, so 4 o'clock, as you can see, yesterday was the 17th. And we had 345. Ta-da. Okay, 345, that's a beautiful PSD. That's your call. And then the market just crashes down beautifully. Okay. And that's basically it. Same kind of setup here. I did say this is a runner. So if it goes back, closes the gaps and so on, which it has done, selling again is what the market did. Okay, so on the weekly as well, we're in a bit of a dilemma on this one too. As you can see, on a Friday, you might just want to stay out of it, and I wouldn't blame you. All right, generally I don't trade on Fridays simply because, what can you do? All right, if you took advantage of this sell-off yesterday, you should have been just fine. Okay, other than that, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, if the market comes back into a good buy kiss on this line, so draw your runner. So we've broken out, doubled the range. Okay, so if you've learned from me, you would have said to yourself, okay, we've broken out where we're heading into. Okay, that's doubling the range. Plus we've got a PST level. As you can see, the PST level just works wonders, and it's done that. And that's it. Okay, and now we've got a pullback here. So if we dip down further, it's a trading hour on the weekly or low down here. Don't buy blindly. Let's take a look. 52 is 20,085. So 20,085 is here, and this is your support zone. It's pretty much the weekly pivot. So if we dip down here again, and it's a trading hour, and you want to buy, it's doable, but like I said, we're like in a sell zone, and buying at the highs is just not what I do. Okay, so you might just want to let this go, and we'll see how things pan out next week. Bitcoin. We talked about Bitcoin. Now, I said we're at the highs yesterday. It's the 4-hour chart, as you can see there. Okay, this is yesterday. So from this zone, I said selling is okay if the market is up. It's also, if you're using your PST, look, check out your targeting. Today's resistance is going to be 71.74. If you want to sell, you got to sell at 69.70 or 75.85. Okay, on the lines here, if you want to do that. If it pushes and breaks out, don't stand in front of it. Or in fact, don't stand in front of it at all. forget what I just said. Forget what I just said. What you can do, why? Because we've got a PST breakout on the weekly at a target of LCL1, 71,040. 71,040. Okay? Just leave it alone. What can you do with this one? If it comes back down here and it's a trading hour, if you want to buy, I won't blame you for it. But you need to understand, sooner or later this is going to hit somewhere down here, rock bottom. Okay, on the line there or there. So I would wait for this setup to kind of like sizzle out. And that's it. I wouldn't muck around with it. Why we're at a PST target. Is it a swing day as well for this one? Let's take a look. Bitcoin, what do I have? Monday, Wednesday, Saturday. Well, that was your, let's take a look. That's your Wednesday when the market went up. Okay. Market went up Thursday, so we had Monday, yeah. So that's Monday. Market pushing up into Wednesday, pushing down. Now we're in a Friday. We don't have a swing day Friday, we've got a Saturday. So you might want to let it go today. If you're trading Bitcoin, maybe look into Saturday. Alright, no need to push your luck. Just, just let it go. Okay, we'll see how this thing pans out over the weekend. It's not a very good place to buy, especially when it's sold off. And there are gaps here as well.